What's up guys, Luke here from the Xbox YouTube channel, bringing you a video guide for the Voltaic Tether Triumph. This Triumph is for the opening encounter of the Garden of Salvation raid and is needed for the Enlightened Seal. To earn this Triumph, only players with the Voltaic Overflow debuff can tether from the box to the door. It's a fairly straightforward Triumph, but if you're like my group and we're looking for some clarifications before giving it a go, this video will help you out. For starters, assign yourselves numbers 1 through 6. In this video, I am player 6. This is your batting order, per se, of acquiring the Voltaic charges. Typically, players 1, 2, and 3 are going to be operating together, and players 4, 5, and 6 will be working together in their respective rooms. The only difference is in this opening room. Usually, you would start the encounter by tethering from the box to the door, but for the sake of this Triumph, you need to start the encounter by killing the Minotaur that's being devoured by the Harpy boss at the front of the arena. To begin, player 6, that's right, player 6 will grab the first charge. The reason we start at the bottom of our order and then jump to the top is to make sure that players 1, 2, and 3 have enough time to clear out the next room and open that door. After player 6 picks up, you resume to the top, so player 1 will pick up, followed by player 2. At this time, players 6, who got the first pickup, along with players 1 and 2, will connect via the tether to unlock the door. Players 1 and 2 can then go ahead and run forward into the next room, clear the ads, obviously the hobgoblins, the cyclops, and all of that. And then player 3 will join them after picking up the next Voltaic charge. So at this point, you've gone through 4 people, starting with player 6, going to then 1, 2, and now 3. Now you basically have the pattern set up for the regular encounter, and it works very similarly to how you normally do it. As players 1, 2, and 3 push through and open up the door, players 4, 5, 6 continue to pick up the Voltaic charges, just like how you have that second team staying behind in the room normally, and the first team running ahead. Then, as 4, 5, and 6 get their charges, they will leapfrog the teams with players 1, 2, and 3, clear out the next room, while 1, 2, 3 stay behind and get the next set of charges. Again, just like how you normally do the encounter. The only semi-tricky thing can be the final door. Make sure that you watch your timer on your debuff, and if it's running low, just leave the chain. There's at least 4, probably 5 other people that have the buff and can make the chain to open up that final door. Once you open up that final door, you're pretty much home free. Just run the gauntlet, make sure you pick up the charges, you can even sacrifice yourself if need be, and you will get the Triumph once you open up the chest. It's worth noting that you can be pretty flexible when it comes to how you run forward, when you run forward, and where exactly you pick the buffs up. You'll see in the beginning of our run, I, as player 6, had to pick up the charge when normally would have been player 5's turn to pick it up. And this just happened because the Harpy ran off before player 5 could grab it, and then the Harpy immediately ran to go spit out the next charge. So, in a heads-up play to make sure that we didn't wipe on our first run here, I, as player 6, just stepped in, grabbed the charge, and then continued as normally, keeping the batting order relatively the same throughout the whole encounter. Like similar triumphs in other raids, being flexible is the most important thing in accomplishing this Triumph. And at the end of the day, as long as the people in the tether chain from the box to the door all have Voltaic Overflow, you will get this Triumph. Anyways guys, that's going to do it for me in this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one for the Repulsion Theory Triumph. I guess something's broken.